The God who sees us reminds us that we are never invisible to God. He notices our struggles, hears our prayers, and cares deeply about every detail of our lives. Just as he saw Hagar in the wilderness, he sees each of us, our pain, our efforts, and our hidden battles. This truth brings comfort, hope, and assurance that no matter where we are or what we face, God is present, watching over us and ready to guide and strengthen us. Have you ever felt unnoticed, overlooked, or alone in your struggles? Life can be sometimes make us feel invisible, as if no one sees the pain, the effort, or the heart behind our actions. But there is hope. The Bible reveals a God who sees us fully, deeply, and personally, known as El Roi, the God who sees. He notices our struggles, knows our heart, and walks with us even in our most difficult moments. Just as he saw Hagar in the wilderness, he sees you today, your fears, your tears, and your triumphs. The God who sees us. This name first appears in Genesis chapter 16, verse 13, when Hagar, Sarah's servant, fled into the wilderness. God sent an angel to comfort her, and in the response she declared, "You are the God who sees me." For she said, "I have now seen the one who sees me." Meaning of the God who sees us. 1. God notices our struggles. No struggles goes unseen by God. He sees every challenge, every fear, and every silent battle we face. Even when the world overlooks us or life feels overwhelming, God's eyes are on us. He cares, comforts, and provides strength to endure. Our struggles are not ignored, they are seen, known, and held in His loving arms. 2. God's presence in loneliness. Loneliness can feel heavy, as if we are facing life entirely on our own. Yet, even in the quietest, loneliest moments, God is with us. He walks behind us, offering comfort, peace, and understanding. Just as He was with Hagar in the wilderness, His presence surrounds us, reminding us that we are never truly alone. In our solitude, God's compassion becomes our strength and hope. 3. God's compassion. God's compassion is limitless and personal. He doesn't merely observe our struggles from a distance. He cares deeply, feels our pain, and moves to bring comfort and healing. His compassion reaches the broken, the weary, and the overlooked, offering mercy, love when we need it most. In our trials, God's tender care reminds us that we are valued, cherished, and never abandoned. 5. God is omniscient. Means He knows everything, our thoughts, our struggles, our desires, and even the things we haven't spoken. Nothing in our lives is hidden from God. He understands our hearts perfectly and sees the bigger picture when we cannot. This knowledge is not distant or cold. It is loving and wise, guiding us with care, protecting us, and reminding us that we are fully known and deeply valued. Here are some supporting verses. It's found in Psalm chapter 34, verse 15. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and His ears are attentive to their cry. This verse beautifully captures God's attentive care for His people. When it says His eyes are on the righteous, it means God actively watches over those who seek to live in accordance with His will. He is aware of our struggles, our victories, and even the smallest details of our lives. The second part, His ears are attentive to their cry, shows that God not only sees us but listens closely. Every prayer, every sigh, and every silent plea reaches Him. He's not indifferent. He responds with gratitude, comfort, and sometimes interventions. Taken together, Psalm 34 verse 15 reassures that Our efforts, pains, and prayers are never unnoticed. God sees and hears us intimately, reminding us that in every circumstance His presence is near. His care is personal and His love is unfailing. Supporting verse number 2. It's found in Hebrews 4, chapter 13. Nothing in all creations is hidden from God's sight. Everything is uncovered and laid bare before the eyes of Him to whom He must give account. This verse reminds us of God's complete awareness and understanding of all things. Nothing, no action, thought, or hidden struggles escapes His notice. He sees what is in our hearts, even the things we might try to hide from others or from ourselves. Far from being a source of fear, this truth is meant to bring comfort and guidance. God's omniscience assures us that we are fully known and fully understood. He knows our challenges, our intentions, and our deepest desires, because everything is laid bare before Him. We can approach God with honestly, repentance, and trust, knowing that His judgment is righteous and His care is perfect. Hebrews 4 chapter 13 encourages us to live transparently before God, resting in His knowledge and wisdom, confident that His eyes are on us, in love and in truth. Supporting verse number 3 is found in Psalm 139 verse 1. It says, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me." This verse highlights the intimate and personal natures of God's knowledge of us. To search means that God examines our hearts, thoughts, and actions thoroughly. He understands not just what we do outwardly, but what we think, feel, and long for deep within. The phrase, "you know me," emphasizes that God's knowledge is rational, not distant or impersonal. He knows our strengths and weaknesses, our joys and sorrows, and even the things we may try to hide from others or from ourselves. Psalms 139 verse 1 reassures us that we are never unseen or unknown. God's knowledge of us is rooted in love, guiding, protecting, and comforting us. In a world where we can feel overlooked or misunderstood, this verse reminds us that we are fully known, fully accepted, and deeply cherished by the Creator of the universe. Here's a gentle, encouraging message for those who feel that God doesn't care for us. Some may feel that God doesn't notice or care about human struggles, but the Bible assures us otherwise. God is not distant or indifferent. He is personal and attentive. He sees every tear, hears every cry, and knows every need. Just as He saw Hagar in the wilderness and provided for her, He sees each of us today. Feeling overlooked doesn't mean we are forgotten. It means God's care is quiet, patient, and always present, working in ways we may not immediately recognize.